Assalamu alaikum snipers. I hope everyone is doing good out there. All right, Bitcoin update. Uh, Today I'm going to discuss some technicals regarding the Bitcoin price action that has been going on since last so many days. Okay, one thing that you guys need to understand is that from the fundamental side, I very rarely speak about fundamental side, but sometimes it is very important to understand that there is a yearly trend, or there is a yearly you know bias, or you can say a yearly scenarios that repeats every year or almost every year. So we need to give some respect to them as well. All right, what is the thing that you need to understand that in this time of year, late December, when that is a holiday season all around the world, right? Christmas है, न्यू ईयर है, उसके अलावा they are going to be winter vacations. So mostly, most of the time, if you study like last 5 6 7 years, most of the time you will see that markets come to halt, come to pause, they get lazy, dull around these times, mostly during late December. And the reason is quite obvious, is that because people are preparing for their holidays, generally speaking, not from our country perspective, but generally speaking, from around the world, people are preparing for Christmas, for New Year's, for winter vacation. That's a holiday season. People buy a lot of stuff, people buy give a lot of gifts to each other, people celebrate, spend their money. And that is from the retail side. And from the commercial side, those who are running the large funds, the commercial, uh, they are not in a hurry to get into any position at this, particularly during this period of time. So large funds, hedge funds, commercials, large fund traders, or you can call it smart money, whales, whatever you want to name them, they are not very active these days, because funds needs to report the overall performance of the year. So whatever they have done, whatever they have gained, let's say they have made like 20% uh, during the year, overall net 20%, 40%, 30% during the year. So they are not in a hurry to try some luck during this period of time, when there are the water is troubled. This is the troubled period of time, and the markets are having very low volume, low volatility, less likely to move in their favor. So that's why the point is, you need to understand that trading during these period of time is painful, frustrating, uh, not recommended. But if you still want to go, if you still want to like to try something, then do it with very small funds, because most likely you'll get hanged in the middle of the trades, not taking out your stop, or not breaking down and not breaking up, just hanging around. So if we come to technicals regarding Bitcoin, when this drop happened on 4th 3rd December, after that it created a range low, range high, and we have been moving within this range since quite a lot of time. We have not I'll speak about this also. We have tried to break down, failed, went up, again tried to break down, failed, went up. Again we touch that range low. Okay, one thing that you need to understand is that every time when it creates a new low, like here it created a low, market went up, it came down, broke that low, right? So those who were long here, they have stop loss here, market came down, stopped them out, then went the other way. Now people looked at this, that now the stops are gone, market had taken the liquidity, now let's long. People took long, put their stops here, market went up, then again came down, stopped them out. So longs got stopped out here, then they said okay, this was the very good smash of the stop, this was the very good stop run below this low, now let's long. They took long, market went into their favor, again broke down, took out these lows as well. But if you see on the upside, every time when the shorter shorted here, market went in their favor, came back against them but did not took this high, shorts protected. Those who shorted here, market give them good run, market came against them, not taken out their stops, shorts protected. Again those who shorted here, market went down in their favor, came against them, but still their stops are protected. Stop loss here, stop loss here, stop loss here, stop loss here. As you can see, the market is not uh, taking out stops of shorters, but market is taking out stop of long holders. All right, so this is kind of encouraging for short traders to open up short every time it is going up. Now this has become quite obvious. You can draw a trend line over here, start from this point, come back all the way down to this level, or if it's not touching this, then stretch it out. You will see that every time when it market goes up, and shorts are encouraged, shorts encouraged, but this is not going to run forever. Maybe market come down one more time, two more time again, and then blast off, taking all of them out in a very few candles. अब जब अब जब ये टर्न लेगी ये वाली लिक्विडिटी ग्रैब करने के लिए, so this price action is very telling that it is encouraging shorters. And you also need to know one thing, it's not going anywhere. It's not like giving you a short opportunity here and then breaking down and going below these lows and 42 and 35 and 13. It's not doing this, right? It's encouraging people to short and not taking out their stop, but also not breaking down like hell, like going straight down in like वो बहुत ज़्यादा डिस्टेंस कवर नहीं कर रही है मार्केट, राइट? सो यहाँ जितनी इंकरेजमेंट शॉर्टर्स को मिल रही है, उनके स्टॉप्स प्रोटेक्टेड हैं, दे आर एंजॉइंग द शॉर्ट पोजीशन, एंड इट इज़ गेटिंग क्वाइट ऑब्वियस के every time market comes up short, every time comes up short, every time comes up short. When things are too obvious, then you know, then mostly the opposite happens. So right now I think that after making few candles up, few candles down, maybe it takes out this low again and then rallies up, and फिर एक ही बारी में आई थिंक मोस्ट लाइकली विद इन 1 or 2 कैंडल इट विल एटलीस्ट कवर द डिस्टेंस टिल हेयर, एंड जिनके स्टॉप्स यहाँ हैं आई थिंक वो सब ऑलमोस्ट 1-2 कैंडल में ही फारिग हो जाएंगे. ऑलराइट, बट अगेन इफ मार्केट कम्स अप, आई एम नॉट टू एक्साइटेड अबाउट इट बिकॉज ऑफ द सीजनैलिटी जो है वो ईयरली बेसिस पे उसे रिस्पेक्ट देना, काउंट करना, कंसिडर करना इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अदरवाइज यू विल गेट फ्रस्ट्रेटेड कि ये इतना अच्छा मूव आ गया था, ये फिर क्यों नहीं वापस आ गया, या इफ़ यू आर अ शॉर्टर यू विल स्टिल गेट फ्रस्ट्रेटेड, ये इतना अच्छा सेल ऑफ आ गया था, देन वाई इट केम बैक अप, still not breaking down. It's not doing this because it's not trending because of the seasonality. सीजनैलिटी का एवरी ईयर इम्पैक्ट होता है, ठीक है, और इंटरनेशनल मार्केट्स का भी इम्पैक्ट होता है, वो हमें लाजमी अपने एनालिसिस में ट्रेडिंग में मलहूज़ खातिर रखना है, अदरवाइज़ यू विल गेट फ्रस्ट्रेटेड कि ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है और ऐसा क्यों नहीं हो रहा है, ठीक है, राइट। जैसा कि हमने वी हैव टेकन पोजीशन इन मैटिक, ऑल्दो इट इज़ ड्यू फॉर रन इन टू 2.4 and 2.7, बट इट्स नॉट डूइंग इन few candle because overall markets are non-trending. Few items pop up, then they melt down, some item going very deep below, and then they pop up, come back, retest, then they again go in consolidation. मार्केट इज़ इन नॉन ट्रेंडिंग स्टेट, सो नॉन ट्रेंडिंग मार्केट से आप बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर सकते. एंड वन मोर एडवाइस, if you have suffered losses during this drop down, right, and you are trying to recover, this is not the very good time to recover your losses, and most likely you will fail during this period of time. It will frustrate you, all right. First thing is that losses are never recovered in one single shot. If you have liquidated during this drop down, you are not going to recover all of your wallet balance in one or two trades. That's not going to happen, no matter how good trader you are, no matter how good group you are following. It's not going to work like this. If you have liquidated like $5,000 and $10,000, then you are going to take one or two trade and it will bring everything back. It's not that straightforward. Loss recovery is always gradual. In a small pieces you cover up your previous losses gradually, right? And especially during this period of time, uh, it is very less in your favor and very much against you. So do not try to expect something very big out of it. If it goes up, it may melt down again. It may just go up to take out the short sellers and then again come back down, or maybe stay here, start consolidating here, or maybe trend a little bit and then halt. So इस environment से कुछ ऐसे expect करें. But right now I have given you the price section, the reading on the price section. Every time it created a low, it took out their stop here, 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 but every time it created a high, it didn't took out the stop loss of sellers. So that is very much concerning, and I think it is going to in after some time it is going to unfold in this way and going to take all of the shorters out, और जो न्यू शॉर्टर्स होंगे वो भी फंसेंगे उस मूव में, ठीक है. सो अंटिल माय नेक्स्ट अपडेट, टेक केयर, अल्लाह हाफिज़.